Definitely getting some very intense winds right now, the strongest that we've seen throughout the entire day. Wind speeds, at least right now, I would say are sustained 40 to 50 miles per hour, gusting to at least higher than that. The rain is beginning to fall, and this is just the very beginning from what we're going to see throughout the entire night. Biggest threats along their coast are happening right now. Storm surge in Cedar Key, Horseshoe Beach, as you just saw with Mike in Steenhatchee. That water's coming in right now, and that's exactly when it would, right around landfall. I'd say places that I'm concerned about are Steenhatchee, Brantford, Mayo, up through Live Oak, and Lake City in terms of seeing the most intense winds gusts upwards of near 100 to 110 miles per hour. The last Category 4 hurricane to make landfall was about 11 months ago. That was Hurricane Ian in South Florida. It's going to be a long night, so make sure you're very patient. This is not a sprint, this is a marathon. And when we wake up in the morning, we're going to start to see some of the damage that this has caused across most of our area. So what is a little unique about this area of Florida is it's probably one of the most storm surge prone areas in the entire country. Those crews, it's going to take some time before they can actually get out there and restore any power that has been lost. But I think the numbers that we're seeing so far, it's very impressive, but I think we could easily see that double throughout the rest of the morning. But once you get out into the open waters, that's a deep ocean out there, and all that water, when it comes on top of this continental shelf, has nowhere to go but inland. You can't really get an indication of how quickly that water's moving, but if you saw some of the trash cans that were moving with the waves and with that storm surge that's still heading in. We talked to the mayor earlier. He referenced the hurricane back in the late 1890s, and that completely wiped this town off of the entire map.
We're here to beg our citizens to heed this warning. This storm is worse than we've ever seen.
The water will begin to climb as it normally would on a normal evening, but this is far from any normal evening, and conditions are absolutely going to deteriorate over the next several hours. The closest we had was a Category 1 in 2016. That was Hurricane Hermine. And then you have to go back to the late 1800s to see a major hurricane make landfall anywhere near the Big Bend area. Stay hunkered down, stay inside wherever you've been riding out the storm, stay there until you do get the all clear. And some good news that by the end of the day, a lot of us could see some sunshine. But for now, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Okay, that's TV 20's Scott Gagliardi.